And now, your First Alert Storm Center forecast.
Thank you for joining us on First at 5. If you have evening plans tonight, it's going to be cold. We're already down to 44 by 8 o'clock, and through the night we will drop down into the upper 20s by 5 a.m. So bundle up out there. And by the way, the sun sets at 8 o'clock tonight. Last time it set that late was back on August 26th, so the days are getting longer as we get later in the spring and closer to summer. Now the lows this morning were pretty cold, not record cold though. Morgantown came close. Their record was 25. They only made it to 26. They missed it by a degree. We missed ours by 4 degrees. Our record was 20. We got down to 24 early this morning. Right now, only made it to 45 so far today. It's our high so far, and it's not very warm out there despite plenty of sunshine. It's 52 in Charleston, even cool for them down there as well. Taking a look at our live pinpoint Doppler radar, all is quiet, no snow showers like we saw yesterday, nothing but sunshine out there, and skies will stay clear through the night as well. But another freeze warning is in effect, going into effect at 1 a.m. and lasting till 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. That's again for the counties along and west of I-79. So if you have any potted plants outside, be sure to bring them in, or if you can't bring something in, just be sure to cover it up because it won't be able to survive the temperatures down in the 20s overnight tonight. Now stick around, we'll have another look at your First Alert forecast coming up.
And now, your First Alert Storm Center forecast.
Well, we had a chilly past couple of days. We only got in the 40s so far this afternoon, and yesterday at this time we were only in the 30s, but we do have some warmer days ahead, and we'll start with that tomorrow. The winds will turn more southerly. That'll bring some warmer air up from the south, and we'll have plenty of sun as well. So tomorrow's looking like a beautiful day, as is Friday. But along with the warmer weather means more pollen for you allergy sufferers. Now tomorrow we'll call it moderate to high, but it becomes high as we get into Friday and especially Saturday as well. So along with the warmer weather, there's a consequence for the allergy sufferers. Now stick around and I'll have a complete look at your First Alert forecast coming up in just a few minutes.
And now, your First Alert Storm Center forecast.
Thank you for choosing First at 5. I'm meteorologist Brian Donegan. With a look at your forecast for tonight, going to be another cold night. Not quite as cold as last night. Clarksburg dropped to 26 last night, they dropped to 24 last night. But tonight we're only dropped to 29, so about 5 degrees warmer for the city of Clarksburg overnight. Mostly clear skies with a bright moon out there as well. For the rest of us, 22 for Davis tonight, 23 for Elkins, 29 up in Fairmont, and 28 up in 100 overnight tonight. Now, as we take a look at your weather headlines, we're going to have dry weather and milder weather as we get into Thursday and Friday to finish off the work and school week. And we're going to have a very nice weekend ahead. It's going to be a bit cooler on Saturday, but Easter Sunday is looking fantastic. Temperatures up around 70 degrees by then. As we start the next work and school week, though, there'll be a few showers around Monday and Tuesday, and we'll talk about that coming up in the 7-day forecast. If you take a look outside your live pinpoint Doppler radar, all is quiet across all of north central West Virginia. Not even really a cloud in the sky out there, just plenty of sunshine at this 5 o'clock hour. But we have another freeze warning going into effect later on tonight. 1 a.m. it goes into effect and it ends at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, again for the counties along and west of I-79. If you have any potted plants, I would advise you to bring them inside because they won't be able to survive cold temperatures in the 20s. But if you can't bring it inside, just cover it up, and that will help protect it from the cold weather later on tonight. Right now outside, it's pretty chilly, only 45 in Clarksburg. That's about as high as we got so far today. 45 also in Fairmont, 47 in the University City. It's in the low 50s in Sutton, Glenville, and Harrisville, but even that is about 15 degrees below average for this time of year. We should be in the mid-60s in the middle of April. For tomorrow, though, we're closer to average, up to 65 here in Clarksburg, mostly sunny skies, and definitely much milder than these past couple of days. Be about 30 degrees warmer than yesterday afternoon, 20 degrees warmer than this afternoon. 65 also for Philippi and Grafton, 63 for the University City. We'll get up to 68 in Sutton, 67 in Harrisville, and 66 in Webster Springs by this time tomorrow afternoon. Now, if you take a look at your 7-day forecast, we'll be mild again on Friday, milder in fact, up to 68 degrees by then. Cooler on Saturday, just a bit cooler though, and now we're calling it a dry day. We had showers in the forecast for Saturday yesterday, but now we're calling it dry. Easter Sunday still looks fantastic. Temperatures in the upper 60s to near 70 degrees. Some spotty showers in the forecast for both Monday and Tuesday. Not an all-day rain by any means. There will be plenty of sunshine in between those showers too. But we do dry out for Wednesday with temperatures in the upper 60s. Don't go anywhere. More First at 5 after the break.
And now, your First Alert Storm Center forecast.
Thank you for tuning in on 5 News at 5:30. I'm meteorologist Brian Donegan. Here's your short-term forecast to help you plan your evening. We'll be down to 44 by 8 o'clock, and that's actually the time the sun sets tonight. Now, the last time the sun set at 8 o'clock or later was way back on August 26th, so the days are getting longer. Now, by 11 o'clock, we're going to be pretty chilly down to 37, and we'll be down into the upper 20s by daybreak on Thursday. But we'll be turning milder for Thursday. I'll talk about that in a second here. But our morning lows from today dropped down to 24 in Clarksburg. That was 4 degrees off the record. Morgantown came within 1 degree of their record of 25. So no record lows were broken last night, but it came close in many spots. 45 right now in Clarksburg, 52 in Charleston, so it's chilly out there. All is quiet on our live pinpoint Doppler radar, plenty of sunshine out there, but a freeze warning goes into effect again tonight, starting at 1 a.m. and expiring at 9 a.m. in the morning for the counties along and west of I-79. Now stick around, and I'll have another look at your First Alert forecast coming up in just a few minutes. Thank you for joining us on 5 News at 5:30. I'm First Alert meteorologist Brian Donegan. Now, for tonight, we're going to have another cold night, temperatures dropping into the 20s. We'll be down to 35 by midnight, and temperatures slowly fall into the upper 20s by about 6 a.m. It'll be mostly clear, a bright moon out there as well, so good for the viewing of the moon, but it's going to be cold out there, so I wouldn't advise going out to do that. We'll drop down to 30 in the University City tonight, 29 in the friendly city of Fairmont, 28 in Weston, 29 in Glenville, and 28 out in Harrisville overnight tonight. Now, to take a look at your weather headlines, we're going to have a dry but milder day on Thursday and again on Friday as well, so a nice end to the week. And we're also going to have a nice weekend. It's going to be a bit cooler on Saturday. Temperatures drop off a few degrees, but we warm up back up near 70 by Easter Sunday. That's looking fantastic. But then we have a few showers back in our forecast for the start of next week, but it's not going to be a washout by any means. I'll talk about that coming up in the 7-day forecast. But as we take a look at our live pinpoint Doppler radar, nothing going on across north central West Virginia. All is quiet, nothing but sunshine out there earlier this afternoon, and still right now, nothing but sunshine as well. There's a freeze warning in effect again tonight, going into effect at 1 a.m. and expires at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, and that's again along I-79 and the counties west of it. And that's because temperatures again tonight drop into the 20s, so any potted plants, if you can bring them in, I would advise you to do so, and if not, I would cover them up because they won't be able to survive such cold temperatures that we'll see out there later on tonight. Right now outside, it's still chilly, 45 in Clarksburg. That's about as warm as we got all day for the day on Wednesday here. 45 also in Weston, 52 though down in Sutton and Glenville. That's still chilly, but they are our warm spots at this 5 o'clock hour. For the day on Thursday, to start the morning chilly, only around 31 degrees, but we warm up rather quickly, up to 55 by noon, and we finish the day in the mid-60s under mostly sunny skies. So a beautiful day for your Thursday. Elsewhere, we'll also get into the mid-60s, 66 for Davis and Kingwood, 65 for Buchanan, upper 60s down in Weston at 68, also upper 60s in Harrisville, coming in at 67 on Thursday afternoon. Now here's your 7-day forecast. Another beautiful day on Friday, up to 68 degrees. Like I said, a bit cooler for Saturday, but it will be dry. We had showers in the forecast earlier. Now we're calling it a dry day. Easter Sunday is even warmer than we originally thought. We're going to be up near 70 degrees by Sunday afternoon, so looking good for any Easter activities that you may have. A few showers in the forecast for Monday and Tuesday, but some sun as well, and we're dry by Wednesday. Stick around, more 5 News at 5:30 coming up after the break.